Marc Lobliner, bam, TigerFitness.com, here with Betancourt Nutrition D-Stunner. Now today in this review I'm going to go over why to take this, who to take this, when to take this, and all the good stuff, even the side effects when you do take this. Now this is a pre-workout supplement, so we are going to get into this ingredient by ingredient, fact by fact. Let's get it started. Betancourt Nutrition D-Stunner, the pre-workout concentrate and broncho stimulator. Broncho, think of that in your bronchios, bronchodilator such as venom. Makes it breathe easier, opens things up. That's what this is purported to do. So we will go into the ingredients and what they do and all the good stuff about it. Now we're going to start with, it is a proprietary blend, which I've said for a while, and if you've seen my stuff before, is to protect intellectual property. What happens is companies, Extend, for example, we put down everything in it and everybody just kind of did exactly what we did. It protects intellectual property, and that way someone can't copy your, formula ingredient by ingredient. Does it kind of suck sometimes as a consumer? Yes, but you could pretty much blame that on Me Too companies that just don't know how to make anything creative and just copy stuff. So blame them. Don't blame innovative companies. Anyway, D-Stunner. First up is the Performance Blend. Glycerol monostearate, hygroscopic, which means that what it does, it sucks water into it. So you bring it in, theoretically sucks water into cells, is nice and hydrating. Now, of course, that drives nutrients into there. Bada bing, bada boom, muscle growth. Beta-alanine, purported, touted, whatever it is, as the next creatine monohydrate, increased strength, increases performance. Again, you can't go wrong with beta-alanine. Next up is glycocarn, glycine propionyl L-carnitine HCl. For pumps, this is one of the most proven nitric oxide boosters. Now, the thing about it, the studies show you using it 90 minutes to 2 hours pre-workout. Now, this says to take this 20 minutes pre-exercise. Now, you can't have the best of both worlds. If you were to take this 2 hours before training, you get your pump and then you crash before. So you're still going to get the effects of glycocarn, but, just to go with science, glycocarn is supposed to be taken about 90 to 120 minutes pre-workout. Not saying it's not going to work with this, but if you're going to put in a pre-workout with stimulants, unless you're taking it completely separate, you have no choice but to, not reap its full benefits, which I feel are taken 90 minutes to 120 minutes pre-workout. Next up, quercetin. Quercetin, we'll get into that later. What it does now, that's meant to go with, we'll get into this, the CNS, Central Nervous System blend. Now, that includes the 3,7-dimethylpurine 2,6-dione, which is theobromine at 99%. Now, what that does with the quercetin is supposed to help with the energy cells in your mitochondria and help you basically perform longer and better. So, again, I think that's a nice little blend to have. Caffeine, bam, pre-workout. You want caffeine. Caffeine helps delay time to fatigue. It increases performance, even blunts pain. It's a beautiful thing. L-taurine, looking at volumization, looking at something that's in Red Bull. Again, it's a great amino acid to have pre-workout. And then you got a bunch of PEAs. You got RB, phenylethylamine, N-methyl, phenylethylamine. Now, B-methyl. Bottom line is that's a bunch of PEA. Brain, mood, energy, good. Geranamine, 1,3-dimethyl, and all the popular pre-workouts, it works. It again is a bronchodilator, and what this will do is it'll help you get energy, helps burn fat, even blunts appetite when you're dieting. I like 1,3-dimethyl. The government has some other issues with it. I have no clue what they're going to do about it, but for now it's in here. It's a good addition. Hypertrophy, creatine monohydrate, the proven one. Creatine monohydrate is the one that the studies are on. Now you got all these other creatines on the market. You got CEE, crealkaline, blah blah blah. Show me half the studies creatine monohydrate has shown positive effects, and I'll give you a cookie. Next up is 20-hydroxyectosterone from Cyanotis vaga. I don't know the dosage, but at high doses of use, ectosterone, I love it. First time I took the stuff, I think I was taking, active ingredient-wise, 600 milligrams a day. I'm not sure what's in here, but I actually gained some serious lean mass and dropped some fat. It's purported, and the research is a little shoddy on it, to increase protein synthesis, and all I know is for me it worked. The research is, kind of all over the place. Some people argue that it was done on a different route. This is Cyanotis vaga. The source it was done on was Raponticum. That's where all the studies come from in Russia. I used the Cyanotis when I got my gains. Raponticum probably works. I'm looking for the end result, which is the 20-beta-hydroxyectosterone. And that's in here. And they have some niacin in here, 20 milligrams. Apart from its anti-hypertensive effects, It also gives it a nice little blood rushy feeling. It's good. I'm not adverse to niacin, but if you get some red ears or something, if you're very sensitive to it, it's from the niacin. And then combine that with the beta-alanine, which you might get some tingles, some paresthesis from. You might feel some tingles from that. So there is a tingling sensation that might come along with this. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, don't freak. It's probably just from those two components. When to take D-Stunner. Now it says 20 minutes pre-workout. I like to take my pre-workouts with food because I'm a macro over micro kind of guy. Macronutrients come first. I like to have a meal within 60 minutes pre-workout, or else I get really hungry and I just suck. So I recommend taking this between 30 to 60 minutes pre-workout. They recommend taking it 20 minutes pre-workout, or you can take it throughout the day. It's on your off days. I like to take it in the morning instead of that morning coffee. Gives it pick-me-up, gives me yummy creatine and stuff that helps with muscle growth. Can't complain about that. Why to take this? Lean muscle and energy. I mean, let's be honest here. You go to the gym, you want to train like a friggin' maniac. You want to go crazy, you want to hit the weights, you want to beat it up, man. You want to attack it. You want to go crazy. And that's what this helps you do. And it also gives you some nutrients that will help with muscle growth. Betancourt's been doing some cool things with products, and you know, I'm really excited to try this one. Side effects. Side effects, you're taking a lot of stimulants in here. A boatload of stimulants, a bunch of different stimulants. If you get any hypertension, if your heart starts beating, if your blood pressure goes up, if your head explodes, that's bad. Go see a doctor. Basically, here's the thing. Before starting any diet, exercise, or training program, go visit your pediatrician or your pediatrician. Go visit your physician, or I have kids, or your doctor. Okay, bottom line, and if things start going funky during training, stop all supplements and get to the doctor and tell them what's going on. Where do you buy D-Stunner? Buy it from one place. That's TigerFitness.com, your one-stop shop for all your health and physique needs. This is Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, D-Stunner. Peace.